Max Verstappen, Red Bull star issued strong conduct warning after Esteban Ocon clash. The Dutchman is no stranger to drama on and off the grid and was at the center of a storm with Esteban Ocon at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Verstappen looked on course for a brilliant win in Sao Paulo, having passed both Mercedes and the two Ferraris with electric pace. But lap 44 saw him spun out of the lead after an unnecessary tangle with backmarker Esteban Ocon in the Force India. The Frenchman received a 10-second stop-and-go penalty and has been widely blamed for the incident that ruined Verstappen's chances of his first ever back-to-back wins after his first-placed finish in Mexico a fortnight earlier. A furious Verstappen confronted Ocon in the weighing room after the race, pushing him several times in the chest before stewards intervened, with the FI as punishment seeing him ordered to completely 2 days of public service. Verstappen has been accused of being rash and overzealous numerous times in the past, with a clash with world champion Lewis Hamilton back in April in Bahrain leading to the Brit later calling him a dickhead in the driver's room. And though Verstappen appears to have cut out his on-track errors in the second half of 2018, with several of his races having been undermined by his own mistakes, F1 pundit Martin Brundle has implored him to correct his conduct. Former driver Brundle wrote in his "The checkered flag normally signals the end of the action, but Max was still fuming. He doesn't like advice, but I have some for him anyway. I recommend he doesn't threaten to headbutt journalists in a press conference or punch drivers over the radio when returning to the pits. Just keep it in your head if that's what you're thinking at some angry point." There was a bit of shoving by Max in the weighing area. Not really anything much more than you'd expect to see in a feisty soccer or rugby game. I experienced something similar, in fact, trying to get back into the pit lane post-race in Mexico 2 weeks ago. Of course he shouldn't have done it, and he gets a couple of days of community service, whatever that means in F1 land. Through it all I can't help but admire his Teflon, bulletproof, unrelenting, supreme self-confidence and demeanor afterwards. Great sporting heroes usually think they're right, and often can't remotely compute being wrong, and that's why they win. When I spoke to him afterwards, he was surprised about the episode because I didn't punch him. I'm pleased nothing much more than that happened. I love characters and passion in this digital world of ours, but Max needs to address this red mist, as it will cost him dearly down the road somewhere.